Hello, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me today. My name is Natassia Lawrence, and the topic of the training is called Find the Right Fit. What job is right for you? So, for the next few minutes or so, I am going to give you 4 steps to figure out what career fits you best. So, this webinar are for people who are either recent graduates looking for an entry-level position or seasoned professionals who would like to change their career, who are looking to start a whole new one. So if you see yourself running from job to job, hoping that you'll find something that stands out to you, or if you're searching for a more fulfilling career, the secret to all of this is to figure out what job is right for you. So I'm going to show you exactly how to figure it out in 4 effective steps. So the goal of this training is to help you move from being utterly confused and overwhelmed to finding clarity and achieving your goal. So if you're ready to finally figure out what you're really ready and what you really want to do with your life, you're definitely in the right place. Here's what you're going to learn today. I'm going to teach you simple steps you can take today to actually jump right into the career of your dreams. How to figure out which career path suits you best. How to develop your skills. And how to set clear and achievable goals. So the goal for today is to help you overcome the dreaded work slump. So I promise you that I'm going to show you a system that works. And I know that it works because it worked for me. So these 4 steps that I'm about to teach you is because I was also in a situation where I was working a 9-to-5 job that I hated. I took it shortly after I graduated from university, and I wanted to just pay off my debts quickly. And then I started to turn a couple of months turned into a few years. And although I was very good in my job and I was moving up at work, I was very unhappy and very unsatisfied. And one day I just decided that since I'm going to be spending about 40 hours a week at my job, I might as well spend it doing something that I actually care about and I actually value. And I took these 4 following steps that I'm about to share with you to finally find out what career would suit me best based on the certain interests and certain things that I'm about to share with you. So if you also stick around with me till the very end, I have a huge surprise for you. But you can relax, I don't have anything for sale. So this is something I hear quite frequently from clients. They're very confused and lost, and they're searching for a career that fulfills them. They have great talents, but it's going to waste in dead-end jobs. And their dreams are being snuffed out by frustration and anxiety. Am I describing you? Here's what I will do for you. At the end of this training, you'll have a newfound clarity of direction, the confidence to know what you really want to do and make it a reality. A set of easy to follow steps to help you achieve your goals. So sit back and relax and grab a beverage just to join me for the next few minutes. But of course, don't forget to take your notes. And right before we get started, I would like to introduce myself briefly. My name is Natasha Lawrence. I am an independent career consultant. My area of expertise is providing high quality support to millennials who want to develop or refine their professional brand. I'm studying to become a certified career development practitioner. So it is a professional who helps other individuals develop their career, whether it is finding a new job or developing their professional brand. And I have also had a lot of firsthand experience of what not to do. And that allowed me to learn several techniques on how to become a very successful in my job search and developing my own professional brand. So instead of running around trying to figure out what you're doing wrong, you can get my expert advice on steps that actually work. So just let my past failures be your future success. Sounds good? Okay, let's get started. And the first step into finding a career that fits is to identify your values. So the definition of values is one's judgment of what is important in life. So what makes you get out of bed in the morning? What drives you? What motivates you? A quote that I would like to share is, wherever your treasure is, there your heart will be also. So identify what your values are. That's what's going to be your natural motivator to make you work harder. If you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. This is another very popular quote, but I can't say that I agree with it entirely. The reason being is because when you do find something that you actually enjoy doing, you'll naturally want to work harder for it. It does not mean that you're not going to work hard because you enjoy it or it's going to be play all day. No, it's just going to be a natural motivator for you to work harder. It's something that you value and something that you enjoy. So the key to all of this is that our values are the built-in motivators that drives our decisions. So just key examples of values are financial gain or social status. That can be a value. A value is helpfulness or solving problems or leadership. Other values can be financial freedom or family. These things are what you put above everything else in your life and things that are deemed very important to you as a person. When your career choices don't align with your personal values, that's when things feel out of order and wrong. The second step into finding a career that fits is finding your strengths. And the definition of strength is a good or beneficial quality of a person. Identify what your natural talents and strengths are. So do what you are. So think about things that you do very well, things that just come naturally to you without really trying too hard. A couple examples of strengths are working well with groups, so you're very social, you're naturally extroverted, or you work better on your own. You're just an independent worker and you're introverted. Also, other strengths are being competitive. or working well with your hands, or even being artistic. Whichever career path you choose to pursue, think of ways that you can make an impact on that career. The third step into finding a career that fits is to take an assessment test. Now, I know that this step is not very popular with many people because a lot of individuals think that it's a waste of time. But I found this step to be very helpful to me when I was deciding what career path I wanted to follow. The reason being is that an assessment test will really help to narrow down the field. So if you have a lot of ideas of what you would like or what you want to pursue, the assessment test will help to measure certain aspects of your interests and your personality and your abilities to narrow down the field for you. So it affirms something that you may already know, or it can teach you something about yourself that you didn't really realize before. Either way, taking an assessment test is a very important step. I can personally recommend Holland Riesick Occupational Assessment Test. So just to give you a quick overview of Holland Riesick categories, it measures your interest level in the 6 categories of careers described by Dr. John Holland. So R stands for realistic, which describes a career that is based around building or fixing things or working with your hands. So examples of this career could be being a plumber or a carpenter or a mechanic. I is for investigative, which is described using research, experimenting, or solving problems. And a career example is scientist. A is for artistic, and that is for creating, designing, expressing. A career example is interior designer. S is for social, and that's for helping, teaching, encouraging. A good career example would be a counselor or even a career coach. E is for enterprising, which is for persuading, leading, selling. A career example for enterprising is sales associate. And the final letter, C, is for conventional. And it is described by organizing, categorizing, recording. And a great career example for this conventional is bookkeeping or accounting. So I enjoyed doing this assessment test personally because I found it to be very simple, straightforward, and effective. There weren't a lot of questions. It was definitely not over 100 questions at all. And the questions that were asked were very specific to help me identify what my strengths were, what my personality was best geared towards which career, and I really did enjoy taking this test. I just want to warn you though, if you do not choose to do the Riesick assessment and you find something else online to take, just a quick warning to you is that not all assessment tests are the same. Not all are as effective. So when you do choose an assessment test, I recommend that you do your research beforehand. Ensure that the assessment test measures has some scientific value. And just to remind you, free doesn't always equal good. And the final step into finding a career that fits you is to get out there and try it. So this is a very hands-on approach. Sometimes there's no other way to know what really fits until you try it. So a couple examples of trying a career before you commit to it is to volunteer in that field, or take up internships, or join a mentorship program where you'll be able to shadow an expert in that field. Or you can take courses so you can learn the career, the field, inside out. So I've done plenty of these before I've actually committed to the career. I've taken courses. I've also volunteered, which I really enjoyed because it's a hands-on approach. So I'm a better learner when I'm actually doing it rather than just reading about it. But my favorite of all time is mentorship programs. And I really do prefer this because I'm able to speak with a person who has been in that career for quite a few years. And I'm able to hear directly from an expert what a day-to-day in that job looks like. Also, at the end, if you build a great relationship with your mentor, they may be able to find placements for you after the program is finished. So you'll be able to either get a job or continue to have practice in that field if you wish. So don't be afraid to ask questions and build relationships. This is a great opportunity to network with experts in your desired career who may have an open position for you at the end. So networking is extremely important in developing your career. Oh, quick word of encouragement from Michelle Obama. Just try new things. Don't be afraid. Step out of your comfort zones and soar. So keep your eyes on the goal. And your goal is to find a career that you are passionate about, a career that fulfills your life. But don't forget to enjoy the journey on the way. So the best resumes and cover letters come naturally when you're applying to the perfect job for you. So if you're not sure how to put your best foot forward professionally, that's where I can help. So don't let countless hours applying to jobs go to waste. If you're 100% ready to put in the work and ready to get the results you have so worked hard for, this special is for you. The special offer I'm offering today is a free discovery call. So you can book a free discovery call with me today. This is a website right here, www.careers4u.agency. And you just select a date and a time when you're free, and we can arrange when we can have a meeting. Opportunities are like sunrises. If you wait too long, you miss them. So I commend you, don't let this opportunity pass. There are two choices. You can stay exactly where you are and try to figure things out on your own, but you might miss your big break. Or you can seize the moment and take this opportunity to book a call with me where I'll be able to help you or assist you any way that I can. So take the small step towards making a big change in your career. Book your free discovery call today. Right here is the website once again. So what's in it for you, you may be wondering. You will learn how to get unstuck in your career. how to develop an irresistible professional brand that will get you the job, how to use your network to your greatest advantage. So what are you waiting for? You don't have to spend another minute being confused or anxious about your next step in your career. Just give me a call and we can discuss how I can help you make a difference. Once again, this is the website. You don't have anything to lose at all because this is absolutely free, but you do have a lot you can gain. And I would really love to speak with you. So we've reached the end of today's training. I just want to thank you once again for listening, and I hope that it was helpful to you as it was helpful for me when I was trying to discover what career path to pursue. Thanks again for your time. Have a wonderful day.